Jacksonville Jaguars. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 14. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 70 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Hard. 60 outlaw.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a give right side. Swift. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. On 1st down, Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. His throw incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has. He'll throw it any place, any time. Time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You
don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
But I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Landry, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Swift. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This is Armstead on the carry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
60 or 54. You got Nate. Echo. You got nothing. Yo, get it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, he'll let it go deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. He was looking for Landry that time.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Watch the whip.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
50 wants to go. Here we go. Show it up. Watch twist.
On first down, Carson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 37.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Screenplay, Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. He saw this thing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down by